Now, the last song before you can take a break from bhajans is going to involve you again, since you were so amazing at it. This is just really simple. It's an Om Namah Shivaya chant. It's funny because I'm actually, as you can probably tell, a Krishna Bhakt, well, Krishna and Ram Bhakt, devotee. But whenever I've been really, really worried about something, I've chanted Om Namah Shivaya. I'm not sure if any of you have chanted Om Namah Shivaya. And it gives a lot of strength and a lot of power. Now, Lord Shiva, his characteristics are incredible. First of all, just the way he sits. When you see Lord Shiva, he is sitting in this meditative pose, and he's completely at ease with everything. To the point that when Parvati, who became Lord Shiva's wife, when Parvati used to come to Lord Shiva to seduce him, Lord Shiva would just not even notice. You know, he'd be like completely oblivious to the fact that Parvati was in front of him. And Parvati would come and serve him and serve him and serve him. And Shankar Bhagwan would not even flinch, not even notice her. This is how composed he is, how controlled he is over his senses, at least when he is in this meditative pose. Because we all know about his temper. I can see all the Shiva devotees backstage found that hilarious. But obviously he finally did, Parvati finally did seduce Shankar Bhagwan. It took a lot of work. In fact, it took Parvati's father, who was a king, who was extremely worried about Parvati, and came to Lord Shiva and said, listen, what are you doing with my daughter? And Lord Shiva said, what do you mean? I'm doing nothing. And the father said, exactly, you're doing nothing, and she's coming every day and serving you to the point where she's left her royal lifestyle in a palace, and she's sitting in a white sari imitating you in the forest, and you're not noticing her. And then Lord Shiva came to Parvati, and he said to her, what is it that you want? This is an abridged version of the story, otherwise we'll be here all day. But eventually he comes to her and says, you know, what is it that you want? And Parvati says to him that I want nothing but you. And Shankar Bhagwan says, but you can have a prince. You can have someone who has wealth. You can have someone who can show you the world. You have someone, you know, you can have all these, any material things you've ever wanted can be yours. Why do you want to settle like this? For me, who lives in the harsh climate of the Himalayas in Mount Kailash, who, you know, I meditate all day, I sit with a tiger skin, you know. And Parvati said, but you are everything. You are everything. Without you, there is no joy in all these other things. I don't wish for them. And it's so beautiful that I often think that if only our relationships were like this, if only, which many of us may have relationships like this, but I feel, especially a marriage, when you get married, that person should just be enough. They shouldn't have to come, whether they come with anything, whether they don't, you know, it doesn't matter who their brothers are, family, whatever. They should be able to provide everything in just who they are, who they represent, their energy, their consciousness, their very being. And this is what Parvati felt for Lord Shiva, because that is what, when you look at Lord Shiva, he's really good looking, and he has these amazing muscles. And I mean, that's not the only good thing about him, but it's one of the amazing things about him. And he looks, you know, damn good. So anyway, let's just continue now singing, and Anuj is going to lead you, and you're going to sing with me, and we're going to have fun.